Right, let's see. I think we're live. Looks good as usual. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video so I know that it's working wherever it is. Down that corner, isn't it, somewhere? Type in the comments, etc. Tells me that there's nobody there. That's interesting. Maybe there's not. Maybe you've all got better things to do this time of year. Probably out on your doing your Christmas drinks, etc. at work, whatever. Evening Peter, Stella. There we are. Somebody's there. Super. Or if you're all watching on catch up later on because you've been busy at Christmas work still or whatever, then again, if you've got any comments, stick them in the comments below. I do read them all and respond where appropriate, so type away. Right, so I've got some quick snaps of the first few bits in for January's auction, January the 28th, I think, all being well, it'll be. Let me just double check, I've got the date right in my head. Yes, 28th of January. Evening, Peter. I don't probably not many more bits due in before Christmas. People get busy, obviously, with Christmas stuff and kids' events and work events and everything else getting sorted out. So, but if you are coming to drop any bits off, I should be around. What day are we on today? Tuesday, aren't we? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday or Thursday, one of the days I'm not going to be around. I'm not sure which yet. Probably Thursday. So tomorrow should be good. Yes, tomorrow is good because the roofers are coming, hopefully. Yes, so tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm around all day. The warehouse. And I should be around Friday as well, I think. Thursday, probably not. So just bear that in mind if you're coming to pick your spares and books up and you want to drop anything off. There we are. Right, let's have a look then at some new bits. Hang on a minute. Let me click the right button. I think it's this one. It's a while since I've done this. Remember which button to press. There we go. Let me make it a little bit bigger on my screen, mine, so I can see what I'm looking at. Like so. That's a bit better. Right. Excuse me. Let's try to get rid of this cough. All right. So we've got a Sega Bonanza Star. I think that's pretty much all there and sort of just about working. Bit sluggish. Not been used for years. The usual sort of, cosmetic restoration job. But it's got its back bonnet, its back door. The chrome on the tray is not bad. So yeah, there we are. A bit of a easy resto project over winter, that one. Where's my next button? Here we go. Oh no, these are useful, surprisingly useful. These eggs for like the Glendale chicken machines and the like, which are actually really hard to get hold of now. They've stopped making them, I think. You get the ball capsules, but the actual egg-shaped ones are now almost impossible to get hold of on you. So if you've got any of those type of machines, somebody's found a whole load of eggs. So there we are, useful. Great big light, outdoor light. Someone's been clearing out their man cave and had a bit of a rummage round and a few interesting bits and bobs you no longer need. Making space. So if you need a nice big light to stick on the end of your shed, there you go. This is a bit bizarre, kind of a sort of a tiki style lamp. Quite big. It's about mask is what, 18 inches, 2 foot tall, something like that. Double sided, fiberglass. There you go. We're doing a tiki style bar or games room. Could be useful. A little stamp vending machine. Remember those being in the post office in places. Yeah, there you go. A little chef man figure. He's about, was he, a couple of foot high or more? You can probably judge by the blocks on the wall he's standing against. They're blocks rather than brick, so he's a reasonable size with a frying pan. Just what you need, why not? We've got a, oh look, I've got all fuzzy. A fairground, these are off the electric pennies or electric disc hoopla game. Which if you've never seen one, there is one, I think, is it Colin Thorpe, I think, got one. There is somebody has got a whole stall, a whole game. Yeah, the big like tables in the hoopla stall with brass sheets on them. Brass sheets with then holes cut in with a like a brass stud, like a drawing pin in the middle of each hole. You roll your pennies on. Basically, if your penny made contact with the brass sheet and the pin, the appropriate light and bellowed ring, and you'd win either 2, 3, 4, or 6 pennies. The problem with the whiz was trying to make the electrical contact was always a pain. It's dirty pennies because there was not much pressure. Real pain to operate, apparently. But anyway, nice bit of fairground stuff. We've got a little stockbroker, all been restored, working on a stand. I think it's got its proper cast back door on it as well. It's just a really unusual shaped machine, aren't they? So a bit different from the usual square things. We've got a Rockola Wings pin table. It's quite a nice, fun game to play. The top half of the playfield, the kind of the circle, with every ball you play, that spins around. So you see just to the left of the. Can I do it on here? I can't really show you, can I? No. To the left of the plunger, the lever you pull down to release each ball into play, spins that top disc round. So you can either have it spinning while you fire ball round, or you can kind of spin it and try and get more favourable scoring holes at the top to then aim for. Anyway, works nicely. Pretty good playfield on that one. These are rather interesting. We got 2 of these big giant paper mache grapes, are they? Bunches of grapes or raspberries, or I'm not entirely sure what they are really. Grape sort of fruit things. They're pretty big. 2 foot or more round, I suppose. Quite big things. From a shop display or something. All fully 3D things. Quite good fun. Not too sure what you can do with them, but yeah, who doesn't need one of those? We got Brian, couple more Brian's clocks for Resto. They've sat since '71, so they're all there. I think one's got a back door and one hasn't on these, if I remember rightly. But on old penny, untouched for all those years. So just about working, but you know, sluggish as usual because I need a bit of oil here and there, bit of a tidy up. But there you go. And then we've got a Buckingham round it. 5p or shillings, jackpot. All been done up, very nice condition. Ready to go, lights up, locks, keys, all the biz really. Front opener. So always handy if you haven't got a lot of space. You haven't got to keep swinging around to get in the back of them all the time. So one of them, a little fairground marble box game, where you drop the marble down the centre, spin the disc, and which flings the ball out into the little holes. Push the lever in to release the marbles again. That's all there and working. We've got a Jaguar cabinet, nice cabinet, bevel glass, Jaguar logos. This, and there's a sign as well, come from a garage in the Cotswolds, and I guess it had, I don't know, like key rings and stuff in or something, I suppose, for sale. I'm not sure. Anyway, lock and key. I think it might have a light in it as well, if I remember rightly. You collect Jaguar knickknacks, very useful. Model Jags, I suppose. Eddie Stobart sign. This is a fair size, what, about 3 foot by 2 foot, something like that. On printed on metal on dye bond. For those of you who like your Eddie Stobart trucks, in the snow as well, very seasonal. Jaguar, it comes from the same place as the cabinet. Jaguar light up sign. That's about 3 foot by 18 inches, something like that. Perfect for hanging in your garage above your Jag, of course. Hang in the garage above my Jag, couldn't I? No, didn't need to buy anything else. So one of those. A decent length of twisted brass. This is about 1.5 inches, I think, brass is. A good size, bigger than a sort of adult horse size brass, if that makes sense. Quite a decent length. Well, I can't remember offhand. I think it's about 5 foot long, something like that. So it's a good piece. If you're making a stand for your horse, what a lot of people do is cut them in half so you have about 18 inches underneath or something. Cross base. You just stick a steel rod through it, put your horse on and put the other bit on top. A nice brass finial on the top. You usually find a good curtain pole end or something like that to make a good finial with. Anyway, it's getting hard to find good brass, so don't miss that if you need some. Tabletop video game. This is one of the sort of modern ones. It's got a PC in it with like 1,000 games on it or something. I haven't fired it up yet. I did plug it in and nothing at all happened. So whether it just needs a fuse in it or was not plugged in inside or something, I don't know. I'll have a look. See if I can get it fired up. But it's you know, cosmetically very nice and good clean condition. 2-player. So those of you who know about your video games, there is a maker on it. I can't see what it says on it. Is it Extreme or something? No, what does it say? I don't know, I can't read it quite. I'll look it up. Anyway, one of those. Oh, I think we're back to the start again. Let's run those around again then. Let's click that button over there. There you go. So then run around again. Then. Right, I'll have a mouthful of tea. Marvellous. So there we are. So first few bits that are in. As I say, whether there'll be much more coming before Christmas, probably not a great deal because obviously it's not many days till Christmas, is it? People are busy bunnies. But bear in mind, after Christmas, New Year, etc., there's only really a couple of weeks to get stuff in for the middle of January or the end of January auction. So entries will close on the 14th of Jan. So bear that in mind for the new year. Pull your fingers out. Have a rummage in the shed, finish your projects off, etc. And we'll see what other goodies we can find. And hopefully have a half decent sale to start the year off with. I think there's another little batch of trade stims coming. I spoke to a chap the other day. Trade stims have done really well this year. They seem to be, yeah, really picked up this past year. So hopefully we'll find a few more nice trade stimulators. I think there's a couple of early wall machines supposed to be coming in. What else do I know about? People have spoken to me about. Pinball, hopefully. Hopefully a nice jukebox. AMI A, I think it is. Remember rightly. Hopefully a Dalek. A sitting, driving around type Dalek. What else? People have spoken to me about a few other interesting things. Some fairground stuff. There's some biggish fairground stuff. So whether I'll have space for that, because I'm also, as well as the January auction, trying to do yet another house clearance auction. So I've got a lot to try and cram in the unit all in one go. So the big fairground chunks might have to wait until the March auction. But we'll just see how we go space-wise on that. But there is some more due in soon. So yeah, we'll just do these last few bits and we'll have a look at what people are wanting. So you can have a look to see what might be a good time to sell. What was the last thing? The video game, I think, wasn't it? Which I think is the next picture. If I'm not mistaken. If you tuned in late, there we go, yeah. Yeah, excuse me. Right, oh, I've gone all fuzzy again. Hang on a minute then. Right, so let's go over here. Let's have a look at machine-wise what people are wanting. Much wants on anything else at the moment. I think there's a few new wants gone up. There is, yes. Look, so if you've got any of this stuff, zoom in a little bit. There we go. We've got people for money waiting. So you win. Big shooters, shootout, little trophy gun, or anything of that ilk, presumably. Those big floor standing shooters. Time limit all win. Haven't had one of those for a while. Still with Twinkle Toes. I think that was the first ever thing when I first built the wanted section. I think Twinkle Toes was the first machine ever to go on the list. I've still never seen one. Looks a great thing. I'd love to get one in. Alan, did you get my email about payment? Ooh, don't know. Let me have a try and bring the email up without showing it to everybody on the screen, because that wouldn't be any good, would it? Yes, I have got an email from you this morning at 18 minutes past 10. So that's the email you mean. Yes, I've got it, but I haven't read it yet. I've not been in long. So I'll have a look at that later on tonight. Octopus pusher, £1,000 if you got one of those. Bucket balls and wonders all wins. All wins have been a bit thin on the ground the past few auctions. What else? Merchandise, steerable. Had a steerable for a good while. Cranes, I think there might be a merchantman coming. I'm working on that. Pot the copper, I don't think we've got much hope of getting one of those in the auction in the near future. Not many around. I think the people who own them don't really want to sell them, but you never know. Satellites, again, is a hard one. There's a few around, but getting people to sell them is hard work. Brian's cranes again, any of the Brian's cranes. Anybody's got a Brian's crane in the description? Brencos, of course. We want Brencos, big shooters again. Pushers. Yeah. Back to all wins, etc. Magic machines. Can we find any more magic machines for sale? Sweet All wins. There you go. It was worth having a scroll down just to see what people are looking for. Because you might think, oh yeah, I've got one of those at the back of the shed. Get it out, dust it off, cash it in, buy something else. There we go. Let's leave those few up the top there like that. There we go. Super. So there we are. I think that's about it. That's all I had to report. Just a quick, short, sharp one to show you what was coming in so far. Say this week then. So tomorrow I'm around God Manchester pretty much all day. Hopefully with the roofers coming to fix the roof. Had a big row with the landlords today. Anyway, Friday I think I'll be around. Because I think there's some people collecting. Thursday then I probably won't be. Because I've got to go out and do some things one day. So it's probably going to have to be Thursday. And then I think it's Christmas basically, isn't it? Saturday 23rd. Yeah, no. I'm going to have a day off on the 23rd. Then it's Christmas. Bum, bum, bum. Between Christmas and New Year, don't know, sort of 28th, 29th, I'm probably sort of around and about. If you're travelling backwards and forwards, maybe you're coming vaguely past on the way to or from family or something over Christmas. You know, if you want to drop in, pick things up or drop stuff off, let me know, get in touch, let me know. We can probably arrange something. I'm just kind of floating about on those last 2 or 3 days of December. And then, of course, New Year's Eve, don't forget we're doing big New Year's Eve live stream again. See the new year in. So send in anything interesting to look at, show fellow collectors. maybe new things you've added to your collection this year, things you've restored. If you've got maybe before and after pictures, is always good to look at. Other interesting things you've found. Embarrassing pictures of you as a kid is always funny, at the arcade or the fairground or the circus or something like that. Yeah, anything of that ilk, really. See what you can find, send it in, and then I'll put it all together for New Year's Eve. Excellent. I think that's it. I should go and finish my cup of tea, have something to eat, and then, yeah, I've got a pile of emails to go through and catch up on, because I've been out all day. Sorting spares out into piles and things. And trying to get the roof organised. So there, that's it. I'm off. Night night. Catch you all again on Friday night. Yes, Friday night should be okay. That'll be the last one before Christmas, won't it? I think it will be. Yeah. Christmas jumpers on then for Friday. Excellent. I'll see you all then.